a little chilly out here. How you doing? This is Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, I just came out here to get a little exercise. Y'all, there go them things. I wish I could show y'all. Them things that look like chemtrails. Or whatever they say they are, chemtrails in the sky. Yeah, I wish I could show y'all. It's nice out here. It's a little breezy. The trees are turning red, orange, yellow, you know. Red, orange, yellow. So I'm just walking. I don't have to walk too fast, too slow. But I think I'm gonna start going to the gym and just doing like the step aerobic. Yeah, I just started walking and I'm I'm breathing like I'm tired already. I don't know if it's my allergies or what. But I have to make an appointment to the doctor. You notice that some doctors don't even look in your, they don't look in your nose, your eyes, make you say, They don't do none of that no more. And what y'all were doing it for in the first place? If it didn't serve no purpose, they don't hit you on the knee to see if your reflexes. I'm like, what would you hit me on my knee for? With the little rubber thing. Really, I had a doctor to do that to me years ago. He would hit me on my knee. He was real good though. I think he was Canadian. He would go out here, you know, and I didn't know at the time. That's for the adenoids to test and see, make sure they not swollen or anything, glands, things like that. Dr. Carter. And he went back to Canada. Sure did. Because I didn't have insurance for a while. And then, because I was unemployed when I got my insurance, I tried to go back to Dr. Anthony Carter. They're like, oh, we don't have no doctor. I'm like, what? Sure did. But I thought maybe he went to another practice. I said, they lying. Why would he go all the way to bed? Because that's where he was from originally, or something like that. So I tried to Google him. And lo and behold, Jesus, I couldn't find. You know, normally they have pictures of the doctors. And these on the website of the practice that they're now practicing in. So I was listening to the Frugal Nurse on YouTube. And they kept cutting her live off. She was talking about cancer. And thank God I had wrote down this little, I wrote down this little concussion. Because she had cancer before. She's a nurse, an RN. That, she said you can use and say it will bring your oxygen level up. Just like that. She said the thing is, I was always told when they cut you open and you have cancer, the air makes it spread. That's what I was always told. She said cancer cannot survive in an oxygenated place. That's why a lot of people will go by getting these little chambers. That might have been what Michael Jackson had. The reason why he wanted sleep in that oxygen tank. You know, y'all thought about that? So, Quickie. So this the foundation, y'all. I know my video is like portrait instead of what's that? Instead of landscape, it's portrait. But I'm just walking. And y'all need to see all the extra. So just the foundation. This is kind of, it's not oily. That's the finish. A nice natural look. Like I put a little moisturizer on my face. And that's the indigo eyeshadow. It's still on. But I could have sworn it was brighter than this. Because if you saw my video, the one that I posted before this one, I went in with my finger. First I went in with a makeup brush. The second time, I went in with my finger to apply. Of course, if I had a eyeshadow base that was lighter, then you know, my concealer that I use, then you know, it would have popped a little bit more. But it's okay. In fact, I didn't use concealer on my lid.
Is this the 4000 Summit Boulevard?
Yeah, 4004. 4.
Okay, thank you.
So, I put it on my eyelid, and I didn't use a concealer. I used the makeup, the foundation. Are you taking pictures?
Laser scan.
Oh, what is scan? What does it scan?
It's everything except with lasers. That's like a photo.
Really? Oh, almost like topography maps.
Yeah. So we can put it in the model and
Yeah.
design
Okay.
around it.
Oh, okay. Pictures, basically. Yeah, that makes sense. I hope I ain't interrupting. Okay. In my lunchtime, I gotta come out here and walk. This probably the only exercise I get a day. Okay, so sorry, y'all. Y'all all in my mouth. That's my fault. Okay. So on my lips is Forever Gold. That's the lipstick I have on. It's a bullet. It's Fashion Fair. And NYX dark brown lip pencil. It's an eye pencil, really. So I used it to line my lips. I messed it up when I went back to my desk. I added more lip liner. That made it look muddy. This lipstick, it feels good. In fact, it smells good too. I can't smell it now, but when I first put it on, I can't even feel it on my lips. I can't. The leaves are falling, the trees turning. Now, I'm a little tired, meaning I can feel it in my body more so than my breathing. But to walk and talk, it's not easy. Now, I'm not even walking fast. So that's why I want to go to the doctor to have him look at that. Because I'm not even walking fast. And then I can't walk and talk. And then my energy is very low. So I know I have anemia. So I think the foundation did oxidize just a little bit. I think it's a little darker. But it doesn't look bad at all. Like I said, the lipstick feels good on my lips. It's still on there when I reapplied it about an hour ago. And it was still on there. I put it on like 9, 20, 15 when I did my makeup. And when I did my makeup and finished it, it stayed on to about, until I messed it up, to about 10:30. I messed it up, adding more lip liner. And then I tried to build the color up to see how bright the gold color would be. And the pigment didn't get too much more brighter than the original. So what I did was just left it alone. Put a little pencil back on it. A little bit of the lip pencil. Now in this camera, like this kind of look gray-ish. Look grayish. But in the bathroom, it look good. So the indigo is pretty. A nice pretty blue. It's not too bright, like you going to the club. And it's not too muted or dark where you can't see the pigmentation. Where the waterfall. So, oh, this is what it looked like in the shade. I went to lunch late too, y'all. I'm telling you, it looks a little gray. Oh, excuse me. Look kind of grayish. We don't have much sun right now, but look kind of grayish. But in the mirror, but for some reason it looked like it matched. Like it's a good match. See? I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. You know, like always, let me know. And when I did the wig with the hot comb, well, it's a hot brush, a heat brush. It's still free flowing. It's not matted. It gets us a little tangled, but it's not matted. Okay. And I'll just clean the mirror off. Yeah, so let's continue to walk. Somebody was saying that, which I've always believed, because I don't like to sweat, but I guess I need to, because exercise pumps oxygen throughout the body. So the frugal nurse was saying exercise makes oxygen go throughout the body and fill up the cells. And cancer, is hard for cancer to survive in an oxygenated body. So if you're anemic, that means your blood is low. And your blood helps carry oxygen to the body. So a lot of people who have cancer is anemic.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Now just because you're anemic don't mean you got cancer. But a lot of people who have cancer are anemic. And I just thank God that He's provided a place for me to get out and, walk. Get the oxygen pump. But I think I'm going to go into the gym on my break, my lunch break, and do like some step aerobics. So on my 2:15 break, I may go down there and do a little bit just to show y'all. You've seen the gym before. I have videos of it on my channel, like just a couple of videos, maybe about 5. But I need some gym shoes because the shoes I have on now, it's not. That's not where it's at. The shoes I have on now is not where it's at.
What it is. You know what I'm saying? It's work. I have to do
So I'm starting to see honeybees, I guess. That's what they call them. Now, I know they out because they have to pollinate the food. But I'm going to tell you, it's just crazy how and just walking at my pace, I feel it. I feel it in my thighs. I feel it on my right buttock cheeks, my left buttock cheeks. I'm just walking at my pace. My knee is starting to feel it now. I had said, oh, my knee is not bothering me as much. And I realized that I had missed a couple of days of walking out here. I missed a couple of days of walking out here. So there's less pressure and stress on my knee. So I have to go pick my contacts up too, because they're ready. They called me last week, told me those were ready. Also, I was watching The Lion King, the motion picture. I guess that's what they call it. Like the reenactment of the movie, what kind of like simulated real animals, or with real animals instead of a cartoon. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can't remember if I had seen it before now or not. Once before, I can't remember if I've seen it before. So technically, as far as I'm concerned, let me see what time it is. Oh, I got a little bit more time. Technically, it's my first time, as far as I'm concerned. I had it's pretty good. I like it. I watched the Fantastic Four, the remake. It was pretty good with the younger new cast. I like the way that they created diversity in it. They had Sue as a Caucasian young lady who was adopted into a black family. So all of them was young adults. One high schooler. So I like to be that smart where you can calculate all kinds of this and that. But you also have to be introduced to that stuff and in that environment as a child growing up. Even when you go to school and you start learning science and math and science and all, and you're good at it. Sometimes in the neighborhood, in the community, your teachers aren't as advanced either. Sometimes they just know what college taught them or what the book say. Woo! I almost failed, y'all. But somebody said that. Somebody said they were filling it up right here because it was starting to separate. And I'm telling you, when I walk around by the waterfall, it feels like it's like I'm slanting sometimes when I walk by the waterfall. Yeah, so I'm not tired. And sometimes you have to sit for a minute to realize how tired you really are. I know y'all say she always playing with their hair, but I like for my bob, they kind of flat. I've always liked that. I've never really liked a whole lot of body. But it ain't gonna do so. Because for one, it's synthetic here, but this is what it looks like in the shade. And it's just amazing how usually when I come out here, I don't know what they're doing up there in that sky. Because usually when I come out here, no matter what foundation or products I have on my face, you know, you get a little sunlight, illuminates everything. But and so I like The Lion King, the motion picture. I like the Fantastic Four. I did get to see the Avengers Endgames. Oh, I got Disney Plus. Let me tell y'all that. So I got a chance to watch the Avengers, the Endgame. And I got a chance to watch the first Avengers too. So I watched both of those. And it's been, of course, like 3 weeks. And I watched Hocus Pocus 1 and 2. I liked 1 the best. Hocus Pocus 2 was okay. Okay. Um, let me see what else I've been watching. They got a new, what's that picture? They got a new, well, I think I've already watched the new X-Men. The one that didn't have Jean and I don't think Halle Berry was in it either. I think I watched that. I've seen that already before. I don't know how because I don't go to no movies and stuff like that no more. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way back into the building. Now we don't have to have our mask on inside the building and outside like where I am now. We don't. But in the suite where you work and you're working with your coworkers and you're encountering your coworkers, you gotta have your mask on. Except for when you're sitting at your desk, you're at your cubicle, you don't. But I'm like, I thought the pandemic was over, but it ain't. Somebody said when they did their research on the pandemic, it said pandemics normally last about 2-3 years. Because they have to hit every, I guess they have to hit every corner of the earth, maybe. And so a lot of people, they say, well, the earth is cleansing itself. So would you rather die from being robbed, killed, car accident, some type of tragic, or just some random illness comes out and just start taking it as many people as it want? Like this COVID is Thanos. Thanos just out here taking everybody. He trying to balance things. And so that's what I was giving him. I'm like, dang, they were trying to say Thanos was COVID. So that's a pretty good movie. I'm going to find something else to watch too, since I'm paying for it. Disney, since I'm paying for it. So just the break. Thanks for watching. I just want to take that bump and take a breath, honey. Breathe. And I go back in here and get on this productivity, which giving me a headache. I never worked a productivity-based job before in my life, and I probably would never work another one once I leave here. Because the other young lady that was walking behind me, and I stopped and moved over to let her pass. That's what she was talking about. She said she just ready to go. She over it. And my supervisor been taking off a lot. Y'all see my little skinny brows? I like the little skinny brows every now and then. Now when I go to the mall, I let the young lady kind of like edge them, like clean them up. And that's how they end up looking for the most part. They may be just a tad bit, just a little bit wider. You know, they end up looking just like this. It's a little chilly out here too, I ain't gonna lie. That little breeze. So my little fleece, although I was a little disappointed with it, didn't have no pockets and it didn't flow the way I wanted it to flow. But I got a 3X. So had I got a 4X, that'd have been too big, especially in the arms. But it would have fit a little bit looser around the body. But the reason, now listen, it'd be great for the wintertime to put up under my coat if it's like extremely cold. But I think I'm gonna position myself so that I can work from home, so I don't have to you know. So thanks for watching. I'm just enjoying this little breeze. It's chilly. And being without this mask on. I'm going straight to my desk and take this mask off. So y'all tell me what y'all think of the foundation and the eyeshadow, because they both fashion fair. Bye.